Good morning student, welcome in your science class. So this is the second lecture of your science subject, and in the previous class I already covered up the most of the part of your first chapter. The chapter name is living and non-living things. So today I will be going to start after that. Okay. Up to the features of the living things I have completed. Yes, living things grow, this is completed. Living things breathe, this is also completed. Yes, so up to here I am covered up in your previous class. So today I start from here. The living things reproduce. Yes, this is the one of the most important features of defining the living things. Living things reproduce. All living things produce young ones of their own kinds, but different living organisms follow the different system of your reproduction. Okay, first of all living things produce young ones of their own kinds. Like as an example, we can say that humans, animals give birth to their babies. Humans, animals give birth to their babies. Yes, all of you underline this thing. How the humans and animals complete their reproduction system. So you can say the humans and animals give birth to their babies. In this way they complete their reproduction system. Okay. Next example. Yes, see this picture. One woman and the baby, cat, kitten, cow and calf. The human beings and animals give birth to their young ones for complete the reproduction system. Next, as an example, another example of the reproductions. Some animals and birds lay eggs and give birth to their babies. Okay, some animals and birds like hen, duck, these all birds first lay eggs, and from the eggs their young ones come out. Okay, and next, how the plant complete their reproduction. Plants give seeds that grows into a new plants in favorable condition. So what is the meaning of the favorable condition? Favorable condition means plant for reproduction system they have need some things like air, sunlight and water. So these all things are important for the reproduction system of the plants. Among them, if one condition is missing, the plants cannot able to complete their reproduction system. Okay, so some plants can reproduce and grow from their root, stems or leaves also. Always not is compulsory that plants reproduction system complete by through only the seeds. No. Some plants have complete their reproduction system by the help of roots, stems and leaves also. Okay. Now, a chair. So, this all things we are learn the reproduction systems of only living things. Okay. Human beings, animals, birds and the plants. Now, a chair cannot produce a baby chair only because chair is not a living thing. So, this feature is only for the living things. This is not applicable for the non-living things. As a chair is a non-living thing, so it cannot follow this features. Next, last features of the living things is living things die. Yes, living things die. Living things may survive for a short or a long time. At last, all living things grow old and die. That means all living things have their own life cycle and they live for only those period. Some living things survive for a long time and some living things survive for a short time, and after complete this period they all are getting die. Okay, so this things is also important for living things. Okay, so and non-living things do not die. In your previous class I already told that if anyone asks you that what is the differentiate between the living things and the non-living things, you only add do not with the all features of the living things, like living things move, non-living things do not move. Living things grow, non-living things do not grow. Living things response, non-living things do not respond. So in this way you can easily define the living things and the non-living things. Okay, so this chapter has completed. So I again shortly explain the whole this chapter. So from this chapter what thing you can learn? You can learn most of the things. You can learn about the all living things and the non-living things. I shortly now explain this whole chapter. So first you learn this from this chapter, what are living and what are non-living things. Yes, we can see different things around us. So among them some are living things and some are non-living things. Now question is come, what is living things and what is non-living things? Yes. So by the name we can easily understand that the things which have a life, they are known as a living things, and the things which cannot have a life, which have not life, they are known as not living things. And again the non-living things, and what comes living things and what come non-living things? Yes, the example. Human beings like us, plants, animals, birds, insects, this all are example of the living things, and the car, chair, books, everything is an example of the non-living things. Now the non-living things again differentiate in the two categories. One is the man-made non-living things, another one is the natural non-living things. So what is the man-made non-living things? Yes, the non-living things which are made by man, like house, chair, books and car. These all things are made by man. Okay, so these are known as man-made non-living things, and the non-living things that made by naturally, like sun, mountain, river, these all things are natural non-living things. Now we learn the features of the living things. Yes, the first feature is the living things move. Yes, now second one, all living things move from one place to another for searching their food, their shelter and their regular requirements. And the second features of the living things is living things need food and water. So we all know that we all need food and water for survive, because without food and water we cannot survive. Food gives us energy to live and food helps us to grow. So that's why the living things always need food and water. Okay. Now the third feature is living things grow. Here see the picture. When a child is born, they are very small. After some time they are born, then they growing is a man, and at last the growing an old man or woman. Okay, so in this way all living things grow. Next picture, living things breathe. Okay, all living things breathe in and breathe out. All living things need oxygen for breathe in and carbon dioxide breathe out. Okay, so that's why they need air to breathe. Next feature is living things feel. All living things can feel. Living things filled with the help of their sense organs. Yes, all living things we have a sense organ. That's why we can feel. On feeling the prick of needle, we pull away our hand quickly because we feel pain. Now, like humans, animals also feel. A dog barks when you hurt him. Plants also feel. As an example, here is given a touch me not plants fold its leaves when someone touch it, because the plant also have a feel. Okay. And next feature is living things reproduce. So from here I explained today. I hope all of you understand this thing very well. So this all features we are learned from this chapter for defined as living things. And if you define non-living things, you only add do not with this features. Okay. So this chapter 1 has completed. I hope all of you understand. Thank you students. Have a good day. Bye bye.